Now that we've gotten good at converting between mass and moles, or number of molecules in moles, now we're going to up the ante a little bit. Now we're going to convert between mass and number of molecules. This is a two-step problem. So here's a sample problem that you would have to solve. What is the mass of 7.80 times 10 to the 25th water molecules? Okay, so if we want to approach this problem, if we're given a number of molecules, we know how to convert to moles. So let's do that first. So whenever you have a problem like this, step one is always to convert to moles. So we're going to do that. I did it here by setting up a ratio. I took the number of water molecules that we were given, 7.80 times 10 to the 25, and I put it over x, because I don't know how many moles that is. And then I set that equal to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules over 1 mole. All right, so on both sides of my equal sign here, I have molecules over moles, molecules over moles. So when I cross multiply, I'm going to end up with x is going to equal 7.80 times 10 to the 25th divided by 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Now, some of you might just jump right to this step, because what this step is we're taking the total number of molecules and dividing by the number of molecules in 1 mole. In any respect, in the end, you get 129.6 moles. So what we've established is that this many molecules is 129.6 moles. Now, in the question, we're asked to find the mass of that many molecules. Well, now that we have this in moles, we know how to find the mass of this many moles. And that brings us to step 2. We're going to convert 129.6 moles into grams. So I'm going to take that many moles, and I'm going to multiply by the mass of 1 mole of H2O. And if you take the mass of 2 H's, which is 2, plus the mass of 1 O, which is 16, H2O has a mass of 18 grams per mole. So if I multiply the number of moles times the mass of 1 mole, I get 2,332 grams. And that is the answer to the question. So it's 2 steps that you already know how to do. It's just putting them together. So the mass of this many water molecules is 2,332 grams. Now, alternatively, you could use this unit factor method. If you look online at videos, this is usually what they're going to show you to do. But I like doing it this way too. So whichever way you're more comfortable with is fine. So for the unit conversion method, you're going to take the 7.80 times 10 to the 25th molecules that you're given and put it over 1. Then I'm going to multiply by a fraction that's equal to 1. 1 mole is equivalent to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. They have the same value. So I can put, essentially, this is like 1 over 1. Now I want to set it up so that molecules cancels. So I'm going to write 1 mole over 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. That way the molecules in the top of this fraction cancel with the molecules in the bottom of that fraction. And then I would be left with, at this point, I have moles for my units. So I could do one more step where I'm going to multiply by 18 grams over 1 mole. Now the moles cancel, my units are grams, and I get the same answer.